Podcast host accused of disrespecting Black women guests after getting aggressive with... Oh, gosh. The way they titled this doesn't even seem like they're supposed to be talking about it. Alrighty, so yeah, podcast host accused of disrespecting Black women guests after getting aggressive with Asian doll. They're so far away from the situation.
Man, RIP to the legendary Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier was like one of the first fucking...
He just passed?
Yeah, he was old as hell. I mean, he was old. He was 94. So more than likely natural causes. I hope natural causes. Oh, my brother died. Even just peaceful. But nevertheless, he was easy. He's a legend. Probably gonna cover this a little bit more, but yeah, I want you to.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to read this. Who wrote? Oh gosh. Okay. Podcast host accused of disrespecting Black women guests after getting aggressive with Asian doll. This article is by Shamika Sanders. It was published on Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. Child, someone's panties were in a bunch. Fresh and Fit podcast host Myron Gaines is under fire after getting very disrespectful with his female guest rapper, Asian Doll. You guys see Asian Doll? Let me zoom out a little bit so you get the full picture here of Asian Doll in her settings. This is her NFTs.
So they said the brother got very disrespectful. Let's see.
Yes, with his female guest rapper Asian Doll during a recent taping.
I want to see how disrespectful the brother got.
In a clip circulating social media, Gaines gets visually upset and attempts to scold Asian Doll and her friend for having side conversations during the podcast conversation.
Hold on. What? So he's scolding them for having... Hold on, what do you mean scold them? All right, let's see how he scolded them. I bet he scolded them with some hot water or something. Let's see.
Okay. Asian Doll called him mean as F, which seemed to aggravate him even more. I'm not mean as F. I just have rules. Simple, he responded.
Oh, what?
Aggressively.
So somebody put their own twist on it. Because his quotes is within the quote bars.
Mm-hmm.
And everything outside the quote bars is just statements made by somebody else on how they feel. But it clearly says right here, I'm not mean. I just have rules. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. I just have rules. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
He responded aggressively. Hold on. What
and
you
he's saying, I'm not mean as F, to quote the other person who's using the profane language that they are so against.
What do you mean? Who's against it?
These people.
Why are you saying that?
Oh, because they're saying aggressively, aggravate. It's like, bro, you use that word. In y'all society, that word is someone that's aggressive and aggravated. That's not a calm human being using that word.
Okay. I see the angle you're looking at it. But
you can say she was calm as possible and said the F word, but she still said the F word. And that F word in this society, in this reality, is not someone who's in a normal...
But what if it's not, though? So, like, what if they're not insinuating that?
That that the word F, the F word is aggressive and aggravated?
Yeah.
Well, I think she needs to stop even putting her 2 cents right here where it says, which seemed to aggravate him even more, and he responded aggressively.
Exactly. See, because that's what I want to get to. I don't even
because the conversation is aggressive in general.
Well, why are you saying the conversation is aggressive, Empress? Because you're confusing me again.
Because you're using the F-bomb.
See, that's what I'm saying. and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that your point too? Because now you're putting an opinion on the situation too, right? That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't want to put no opinions on the conversation. It's all I was trying to do with everybody just now. So the fact that you just told me a whole bunch of stuff, you made the society think that word is bad. I don't think the society think that word is bad. I hear people say this word all the time. I was watching a business cast with actual motherfucking business people, and
no, I don't think society thinks the word is bad.
So what are you saying? I think you just cut me off. So like,
for TV purposes. Like we just seen somebody have to put a t-shirt on because they had the word just on their shirt or hoodie or whatever. And it's like, but it's not like he's saying it, like he's not saying this to anybody directly. He's not offending anybody
he's not on TV though.
What you mean?
He's not on
who's
TV.
He?
Myron Gaines, the person that they're talking about in this situation, is on TV.
Right, he's not on TV. Nobody's on TV. They're on their own personal cast. What are you getting at?
So why are you telling me about TV and F-bombs being taken off TV? I know about stuff being taken off TV because kids, like it's directed to everybody. A podcast, they say, "Yo, is this for kids or not?" No, it's not for kids.
Okay, so you're saying the F word is not safe for kids, but it's safe for adults. Like
the F word is safe for everybody. I'm just telling you that the whole narrative that you're using is because that the TV on a public view has a problem with kids hearing these words. Same thing with sex.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it don't have nothing to do with the actual humans. Yeah, it's nothing about the human. Gotcha. So I just didn't like the opinion put on it because I'm like, so do you think that she's saying that he's aggressive and aggravated because he used the F word, and she's saying that the other girl used the F word? I don't know. Because that's a stupid argument. I'm
just trying to figure out how is he aggravated or being aggressive and using regular words.
You already know how he is.
Tone.
Because it's Shamika Sanders writing the article. And she started the article off by saying child. Not serious at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it is. It's an opinionated piece. But I'm just saying, if somebody used the same word I use and I used the word back at them and I said, I just have rules, simple. How can you now say he responded aggressively? So now that's why I wanted you to say tone, but then you started saying the word. And I'm like, do you think she's talking about the word? Because they both use the word. Is it the tone maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Because it can't be the word, right? Because they both use the word.
Mm-hmm. So it's tonality.
I would hope. I would just hope.
Okay.
Mind you, it's a man and a woman talking, so I don't even expect the tone to be the same, but okay.
Right. When she doubles down on her mean comments, he flies into a tizzy.
See, look, all of this is just nonsensical. So she doubled down on her mean comment after somebody said, I'm not mean. I just have rules. Instead of being like, okay, I understand. Right? Instead of, because he simply said, I just have rules. It's not like he was like, what? What are you talking about? I mean, he didn't fly into a tizzy when he was called mean. What do you mean he flew into a tizzy? He oh my goodness, bro.
When Asian responded, I can say what I want, he responded, well, you can get the F off the show.
Okay, boom. So now you can say, okay, this is aggravated.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't use an F with you, use an F with me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But look, I told you 2 seconds ago, stop doing that. Right? You say I flew into a tizzy because I said, yo, stop talking. I just told you I'm not mean, and you still doubling down. The whole time y'all been talking, Brent, I'm telling you just now one time, right? So he's just trying to clear it up with her. So this lady said he flew into a tizzy. She didn't even give no quote. She didn't say none of the tizziness.
Mm-hmm.
But Asian responded, I can say what I want. It's like, I don't get like how we can write these things and then say, man, he was wrong, boy. Look what he did. He kicked off the show.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, bro. Literally, the conversation is right here in our face, and we're not even seeing tonality. It'll make it worse once you see it.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, imagine going on anybody's show and treating them fucking like this, bro. On anybody's show, bro, they invited you, and you in the background talking, and they tell somebody else to be quiet, and then listen to what she say, Empress. Keep on going down, because this shit about to get funnier than ever.
Okay.
Keep on doing
Asian doll took to Twitter. Okay, hold on, wait.
Okay, do you?
Well, you can get the F out, and then Asian doll kept her calm, but eventually left the show.
You see that? Do you see how she's developing the story for one side?
Yeah.
Somebody kept their calm, but eventually left the show, though. What do you mean? Okay, cool. All right, now let's see how one person took to Twitter.
Asian doll took to Twitter to praise herself for remaining calm. I was so calm yesterday because I knew what he was trying to do. Mr. Freddy Cougar was finna get beat down Elm Street off camera. I'm thankful for the growth and self-control, and I'm happy I defended another black woman because he was treating her so bad. Ugh.
Right? So now you see the angle. You see the angle that's being used now. I went and defended another black woman against this
Yes.
This monster of a person.
It's definitely a narrative.
This monster of a person that was like, hey, can you be quiet on the show, please? Can you be quiet on the show? Like, we're doing a show.
Man. Like, how oblivious and clueless are they? Like, that, like, did they never, like, have they never watched enough? Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like, how long were they carrying on? Were they like, yo, I gotta use the bathroom. Yo, sis, I think I'm drunk. I'm about to throw up. Like, was it like I'm trying to get something across her? Or were these people just like, what's up?
What are you doing? How do you rationalize nonsense? Like, where's the rationality at? All that nonsense that you're talking about means absolutely nothing because the guy says, yo, can y'all be quiet? All they have to say, oh, snap, my bad. Hey, where's the bathroom? All they fucking got to do.
Right.
So all that little side nonsense you're telling me about means absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If they're talking about something real and I tell them to be quiet, they can say, oh, snap, my bad. I need to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
It's done.
Right.
It's not a big deal, right? So like we can't try to keep on helping people be stupid.
Right.
Within our community, we always gonna find a reason. Well, maybe her stomach was hurting. Yeah, why didn't she say that? Like, I'm doing a show. Like, I don't really get like what narrative y'all trying to paint. But all I'm trying to tell y'all is no matter what y'all tell me, bro, there is ways to go about things. Mm-hmm. If you want to do something, raise your hand, goddamn. If you think that's too much because you don't want to submit, excuse me, can I? If you feel like he been treating the girl bad, hey, you want to leave? Like what? Like I don't get the. I'm super confused, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm super confused because everything was written in this article, and the fact that she keep on coming back and say I was so calm yesterday. Who was gonna beat him up? Not you. That's what I'm saying. I just hope she wasn't thinking she was gonna beat him up. Maybe she had people with her. I hope she had people with her. Right? She's a celebrity.
No, I don't think it's about beating up. I think it's that boisterous. You know how female dogs do it.
So what you saying? So what she wrote right here?
She's saying that she wasn't the aggressive barking dog that she's used to being. I guess she was quote unquote calm.
But she said she was about to beat. He was about to get beat down Elm Street.
I don't know. Maybe her bodyguard was in the back.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Like, what does she mean by calm?
What do you mean?
I thought that's what's your question?
I did my exact question. You go see it back in the video. But I just set the stage as she was talking about beating him up, and I was like, who's gonna beat who up? She beating him up? Does she have people that like? What do you mean? That's what I was.
I said obviously she's not going to beat him up.
But I'm saying, why are you saying that?
No, okay, I'm answering your initial question of did she for sure wasn't going to beat him up, and now you're asking the second question as to who did she have to beat him up. I don't know who she had to be. I don't even want to speak to that, but I'm pretty sure there's some type of security guard or bodyguard for this person, right? I would hope that there's some type of big uncle, brother, security, some personnel that's in the back, whatever the case is, and maybe he's like, yo, you're not going to disrespect it like that. But I thought, well, my initial question is answering the whole why does what is calm in reality to her? And I'm assuming her calm is her not barking like we seen earlier at the gas station. Because they usually go that far, like, you're not gonna, the whole back and forth chitter chatter. She didn't do that, I think. So that's what she was assuming. She was calm. But ultimately, that whole Freddy Krueger Elm Street situation, I can just only think she's talking about some type of male counterpart or male person in the back at the function or whatever the case is. But I don't know. Maybe she's going to bring some bros back to the studio like the other guy did. Come outside this door.
All nonsensical stuff. Mm-hmm. But go out there because you telling me she was calm. But do you see this actual stuff that's quoted from what she said?
Oh, about the meanest F?
She just kept on talking. She was cursing. She was going on. I can say what I want to say. Like, what are you talking about? She wasn't calm. She wasn't even calm in a discussion.
Yeah, that's why I said quote unquote calm. Yeah, I don't deem anything talking back to be calm. There's obviously something that's not calm within you that you feel like you have to constantly say stuff to something as sensible as you're on a podcast and we're doing a show, so it's one mic. This isn't a giddy or some type of kickback where we're just sitting here chilling and everybody's conversating with themselves. This is a cast. We have a whole show. You know, let me teach you guys really quick. When you come on a podcast, because maybe people don't know this, when you come on a podcast, the whole thing is like there's a story and a narrative and agenda that's being told. And everyone has to be engaged in that conversation. So when we do bounce ideas off, you're able to engage and offer insight or some type of, you know, information as to what's actually going on. So like, imagine you're on a cast and you're just talking to talk about whatever is going on in your personal life. And we bounce the question to you now. And you're like, wait, what was the question? Like, first and foremost, that interrupts the build. Secondly, the audience that's watching is like, whoa, what? This person hasn't been engaged the entire time. Like, I'm kind of watching this to kind of get your opinion and understanding of these things, and you're not even engaged in the conversation. You don't even have the wherewithal to be cognizant that you have to actually listen to the people that are hosting the show in order to get the, you know, questions and information to answer these questions. So it's just like you have to treat it like an interview of sorts. You know, when you go to a job interview and you're kind of engaged, it's like a, you know, conversation.
But babe, this isn't even. This is normal, bro. This is normal. They have been on interviews. They have been there. They have went to Breakfast Club. They have been places in life, bro. You don't fucking talk in the background, bro.
Right? But that's the thing too, because even with Fresh and Fit, have you ever seen a cast like that specifically where they have so many people and so many mics?
Yes, babe. They always have it like that.
Fresh and Fit.
Yes, babe.
But who else has it like that?
I don't get the angle. What do you mean? Where are you going with the situation?
Okay, because I remember us watching a clip and this guy was mentioning something about women not being able to handle their liquor in that situation. Maybe she was drunk. That was his speculation of what could have possibly been going on with them mentally, that they weren't aware that you're not supposed to be talking on a cast.
No, women don't. No, they're not aware. But keep on going
on. As far as I just lost my whole thought.
You're telling me, like,
okay, yeah. So the pretense is, all right, there's a room full of women. There's two guys, and I'm assuming that she's watched herself, so she peeps what's going on. It's like the show started, everybody's still talking, or whatever the case is, and now they don't have a understanding. Like, all right, the show started. Like, we've done the introduction, and we're going now. Because they have so many people in there, and you've had other scenarios where they've had females talking on the side or whatever, or no? Because I remember he kicked another chick out for like.
So what are you talking about? Stage has already been set. You don't talk on the side. I don't get it. You just seem like you were saying that it was other people talking on the side, like it was a thing to do. You said somebody was talking on the side and got kicked out.
No, I'm saying like. Initially, everything started off like a quote-unquote kickback. So everybody's just chilling in the room or whatever. And then, you know how you're supposed to, all right, we're starting the cast now. We're on camera. We're live. Let's go. Like, let's get out of that. We're just sitting here chilling, talking, getting to know everybody to we're on the show now. Like, we're done getting to know each other and introducing each other type situation. Like, did they miss that transitional point? Like, what?
But everything you're saying, you're talking backwards, though. Because he told them to stop talking. He told them that I just have rules simple.
Okay, you're right.
All these things came after they were talking. Like, he gave him a chance to be like, oh, snap, my bad. I didn't even know we started.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you brought up, oh, snap, my bad. I got to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Everything, you could have done it.
They're just, it was still a belligerent response to a simple, hey, run the show. Don't talk.
Yeah, bro. It's like I said, we us as black people, we got to stop trying to find excuses for stupid stuff. There's no excuse for something so stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we just want to hate the guys, we can hate them just for the fuck of it. But I don't get in what world it'll be okay for somebody to go on somebody's show and disrespect them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that I've never seen it before, bro. So maybe it's somewhere that is acceptable. Like I said, even the brother that we watch, Joey, that brother said he don't like more than I think he said the most people you can have in his studio at one time is 2, but he really only like to be with one person. He don't want you to bring no other people. I may be in here with my guy, but I don't want no other people in here, bro, because people start moving around in the background, I start getting paranoid. Yo, where you going, dude? Why you keep on walking in and out the building? You feel me? So that's always an angle too, bro, where you just like, yo, it's too busy. It's too busy. It's too much talking. Yo, get off the mic, matter of fact. I don't know. There's no way to tell, bro. But just to hear the story, Empress, of a man just simply telling somebody, yo, just chill out. Just chill out, yo. We're not talking during the cast. You know, it's always where they try to make somebody look this certain way like that. What this is at?
All right, this isn't the first time the Fresh and Fit podcast came under fire for aggressive and disrespectful behavior towards its female guests. If you don't remember, popular influencer DJ Akademiks came under fire after getting aggressive with a female guest on a show in November. The woman allegedly pulled out a gun and threatened the host after he said, "I was offended by anything you said. I'd get the brakes beat off you." What? I was offended by anything you said. I'd get the brakes beat off you.
Play that clip real quick.
Wait, hold on. So she's referencing Fresh and Fit, but she's talking about DJ Akademiks snapping on somebody, not Fresh and Fit?
She's just saying the podcast is terrible.
Toxic. The 13-minute boy.
I mean, if you gotta go.
No. It's not a whole clip. We're just listening to a little bit of it, see what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta go. You can go.
Yo, you got kids?
Yes, I have a son.
Oh shit,
I
that's ironic.
Morning to take him to school.
No,
yes,
that's fine.
baby. Yes, I'm like, look, I don't know how many hours.
What the timestamp say?
It was a pleasure.
So we all thought.
The different chapters.
God bless you. I don't know why I haven't heard about this sooner. You guys are a lot of fun.
Amen.
Thank you so much for
And
having
she
me.
said this.
Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure meeting you and
Of course. You had a kid out of wedlock?
Like, hold up, man.
oh my God.
Hey, chill out, bro.
Oh, she not know.
This nigga said
What's up now? Go handle your
I was
business.
trying to say the wedlock.
All right, what act?
God will reprove.
No, it's definitely out of wedlock.
Hey, listen. Hey, I ain't gonna play with y'all. The moment she said that God was inspiring her thought, I couldn't do it. She said that God was inspiring her thought. But Shorty, get your bitch ass on out of here, Shorty. Get the fuck on out of here.
Hi, I'm about to start me a podcast soon. It's going to be called The Lonely
Get the fuck
Show.
on out of here.
And come follow me at Cody.co. My birthday is coming up soon.
All right, pause that. Okay. Okay. And now there's another comment that they saying the brothers are saying.
And who are these men sitting around letting black women get disrespected? Shake my head. The internet is done with this story. After it went viral yesterday, throwback footage from the podcast host referring to black women as a bunch of Shaniquas and claim they aren't down with brown night riders or dabble in the dark. Fresh and Fit podcast addressed resurfaced clip about dating black women. There's nothing wrong with having preferences. Are you playing this? No.
Yeah, it's up to you. We're trying to get context on the story right now to see.
Okay.
When it comes to dating and your personal preferences, no one bats an eye. When women say I want a man that's 6 feet tall, makes a certain amount of money, blah, 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 those are considered preferences. But if I say, hey, man, I don't date black girls like that. Oh, God.
You hate black women.
How dare you?
You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
My mom's black. Your mom's black.
Yeah.
My sister's black. Like, bro, we just have a preference.
If we hated black women, would we bring African American women and black women on the show?
Okay, but
all the time.
the question.
Let me finish.
Okay.
We would not if we had an issue with them. Our dating preferences are our preferences. Just like you have the prerogative as a woman to date a man that makes a certain amount of money, our height, income, whatever it is, no one bats an eye. We are free to choose who we want to hook up with and date. Like, what the hell? Like, there's nothing wrong with having preferences.
See. Okay.
That is the conclusion of that article.
No, we're not done though. Go on. It was more stuff because okay. All right, so Act turned up on some people in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. Act said he getting breaks beat off people. Go down. Go down. And it said, and who are these men sitting around letting black women get disrespected? I don't get the angle. Bro. I don't get the angle. What are you talking about? Man sitting around letting black women getting disrespected is a man sitting around like, oh, who is this? Is it a black woman? Damn, I didn't know this woman had nothing to do with no woman. Right? So when you hear these, I don't want to knock some people, right? But I heard the brother Joe Budden. Come out with some stiff standards. Stiff standards. Yo, nigga, black woman beautiful. I never treat me. I don't know. Hey, Empress, I got little flowers over there. I don't know if you want to change that, but unless you straight as I did. But I just don't get it, right? When the brothers are whack. Okay, if they got some preferences, they got some preferences. Cool, fine and dandy. They whack sauce to y'all. Don't rock with them. I don't understand how we get so butthurt about stupid things, bro. I've always thought about it. Like, why don't we want these people to be honest with us? Right? Why would you want Polo and all these other companies not to come out and be like, yo, I don't like when you wear my stuff, bro.
That's the thing. We do want you to be honest.
And get dirty. What you mean?
I would think people want you to be honest, but when you're being honest and we now know what you are, like, are you saying that we should just leave it at that? Like, what do you do once you figure out a bro is like a racist or a pedophile or things of that nature? You just stay far away from them?
I don't know. What else? I don't know. Let me know what's your solution.
You call them out.
To do what? No, what does it do for you?
It possibly protects somebody else that doesn't know he's a pedophile and makes them a victim of his pedophilic endeavors. You saying we shouldn't put the edict out once we figure out what they are or who they are?
A pedophile is a particular thing.
Okay, well, in this instance, you're saying black women shouldn't put an edict out like, yo, these brothers don't rock with black women, so don't rock with them.
That don't seem like what's being put out.
No, I'm not saying in this article's instance. I'm saying in the instance of the situation.
What are you saying?
Do you think black women should put an edict out to other black women like, yo, these two black men don't rock with black women?
Yeah, I don't think they got a problem with that. They say it on their show.
Okay.
That they don't date black women.
Okay, got you.
You feel me? It's not like they're hiding it. They don't want it to be hidden. They don't want it to be hidden. It's just what it is, right? It's just like if you listen to an artist and he say, yo, I love me a red bone. You're like, look at that bone, all that nice hair. I said that I love me a red bone. Like, I don't really get the narrative. Like how, like why get mad? Like, yo, somebody told you some shit. Now you put an edict out. Go put your own edict out. Like, why are you bothering somebody? Like, why are you trying to like get them taken down? Like, why are you trying to create a narrative about him? Look at him, tizzy. He's in a tizzy. Look, he's always been doing this. And who are these men sitting around letting black women get disrespected? So you saying this person,
if they were trying to put an edict out, just scratch the narrative part and just kind of dispose what happened and let them be the judge of what they actually want to do? Or when I say they, meaning the reader, audience, whoever's consuming this information.
Nah, me personally, I don't really care how they put it up. But so yeah, it just let me know who these people is. Okay. Everybody should know who everybody is. All right. I don't think nobody should get mad at nobody. So if you're
putting an edict out on this author, what are you putting out about?
Oh, just Yahoo, nigga. I don't expect Yahoo to know anything about nothing but finance.
So you're not even going to attack the author. You're going straight to the big head. You hired this person?
Nah, they hired this person because they whack in every facet of life but finance. The only reason why I'm over there. And I happen to see little stories at the bottom like, what the hell this is? Right? So, and it just shows how whack they are because they're talking about these guys. These guys are the number one topic on their head. It's the only thing that they have to talk about this. They don't have a lot of stuff to talk about. So, you know, it's kind of weird, but I'm just saying, like, with the narrative of, yo, who's sitting around letting these black men disrespect? What black women were disrespected? What black woman was disrespecting the making of this fucking show? The first situation that I seen with Act talking to this girl, I doubt that's a black girl.
Yeah, I just don't.
100%
I just don't like the fact that it's not like the way they portray it is like they came in and it was like, yo, Asian dog, you a black woman? Not rocking with you. Yo, your other one, not rock. It's like, no, bro. It's an action that perceives the notion. So it's not just out of thin air, bro. It's character that's being developed. And once you start to see this consistent character, that's when humans start making generalities.
Yo, when we first started this cast, me and 3 guys, right? We got into it with a light-skinned guy. The light-skinned guy said, well, not me. I ain't getting to it, light-skinned bro. Shout out light-skinned bro. Light-skinned bro hit these other 2 brothers and shit. He was like, yo, y'all niggas dating a bunch of Shaniquas or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This was way back then. Bro, I'm telling you, this. I'm not canceling nobody for some common shit that I see people use all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no, I won't go. And the reason why I won't go, because I'm about to go to your president next. Y'all not about to crucify these brothers. Crucify these brothers for real shit. They don't know what the hell they talking about.
Yeah.
Crucify for real shit. They liars.
Dear black women, if you want to be regarded as a woman, ensure that you are a woman first and then every other personality that you pick up. Don't try to be all these personalities and then expect someone to revert back to, oh, she's a woman. You're not acting like one. I don't know. You might be transiting to another space. You might be going mad. Like, I don't know. From what I'm seeing right now, you using these tones and these volumes in your voice. I don't see woman first. I see an aggressor. So understand the difference between trying to be acknowledged as a woman first and acting otherwise. It's not going to be logic. It's not going to make logical sense to a man. And a man is going to act accordingly because he is based in logic, not emotions. So he's not going to write it off like, oh, she's having a bad day. She just threw a whole food at me because she was upset. She's just having a bad day. Let her go. No. It's unacceptable behavior, and I don't think anyone should tolerate it. If you're going to tell someone they're mean as F, expect what comes afterwards, because those words aren't appropriate. Like, that doesn't send a message of I'm a woman and I'm going to be polite and graceful in my nature. It says I've come from a rough patch and this is who I am, and unfortunately who I am is very aggressive. So expect aggression back. Like, it's not rocket science. You give aggression, you get aggression. You give politeness and understanding and humble yourself in the situation, you're going to get a humble response. We have to be genuine in these situations, bro, before we start crying wolf, because this narrative is just tired now, and it's losing sight of like actual women that need to be protected. So yeah, bro, just tread softly, bro. Tread softly. When someone tells you, can you guys be quiet? We're hosting a podcast. It's like, oh, okay. Y'all heard Professor Natty? If you have to use the bathroom, whatever the case is, you let it be known, because now everybody notices you. You're interrupting the entire show. Y'all went to school. Y'all know about interruptions. It's unacceptable.
A young high school bro got his neck slit in a hockey match.